Hello Scorpio, so I'm doing your tarot forecast for the month of March. I'm going to do the usual spirit animal, rune, healing crystal, strongest energy, and then we're going to clarify everything with the tarot. Before we get stuck into that though, just really quickly, just to remind you about my affiliates links, we have these beautiful gemstone bracelets by Otter Spirit, and they do all different sizes and all different types of healing stones. They even donate a portion of every sale to the to help protect the wild sea otters, so it's actually going towards a good cause as well. There's a 20% discount code for them in my pinned comment below, along with a link for their website. And we also have these two gorgeous, beautiful decks. One of them is a tarot and the other is an oracle. And these are by Valentina Modis from Valkyrie Art. And the oracle deck I'm actually going to be using for your guidance message today. And the link for both of those is also in my pinned comments below. So as you'll know, I'm really fussy about who it is that I work with. So you can be safe in the knowledge that everything that I've just shown you is of the highest quality, okay? It isn't junk by any stretch of the imagination. Okay, so your spirit animal guidance message is the owl and observation. You're being encouraged to look beyond deceiving appearances, to the true reality of a situation or of a person's motives. So why do I say Because whenever the owl comes out, Scorpio, it tells us that somebody could be trying to put false ideas in your head. They could be trying to deceive you in some way, shape or form here. It's all about really tapping in to your own intuition, okay? And trusting with what your gut instincts are telling you. So the owl, they can spin their heads around, okay? Which gives them a very unique viewpoint. They can see pretty much everything that's going on. Nothing goes unnoticed by the owl. Even the tiniest little movement in the grass, the owl's going to know about it, right? So this is saying that nothing escapes your notice, okay? There could well be an individual around you who is being sly, who's being sneaky, who's being devious, and you're going to have to basically watch out for that person, okay? You need to hear what is really being said despite the words and emotions coming from the messenger. Yeah, question everything. Okay, Scorpio, question everything with the owl energy. Owls are very wise, very much in tune with subtleties and emotions, okay? So yeah, I'm just move these boxes out the way here a minute. Right, let's take a look at your rune. What rune do you have for our Scorpio collective, please, for the month of March? Asgard, okay, and Yira. So Yira is all about cycles, it's movement. This one says investment, harvest, result, and cycle. Okay, so there's a cycle here that's playing out to do with you seeing some sort of results. And Asgard, divine judgments, decree and outcome. So this one normally indicates a positive outcome, okay, because Asgard, that is where the Aesir lived, it's where all the gods lived. It's a very spiritual, very powerful energy. Is literally illustrated with a golden palace there, so you know that speaks volumes in of itself. Yira, I do feel that you are coming into a new cycle here, and it's saying that if you're currently feeling imbalanced or unstable in any way, shape or form, you are rebalancing, okay? It's finding purpose also. It is coming into some abundance, especially when it's teamed up with Asgard. It's definitely abundance. So the word abundance, it's going to have different meanings for different Scorpios, okay? It's whatever you're putting value on right now, that's going to be the abundance that it's in reference to. And when I say it could be different things for everybody, it could be an abundance of material wealth. It could be an abundance of good health, okay? As I said to one of the other signs just recently, we do tend to take our health for granted, okay? We never fully appreciate how important good health is until we become sick or ill or anything like that, okay? So it could be an abundance of health or wealth. It could be an abundance of spiritual gifts, like literally anything. Anything that you're heavily focused on right now, anything that you're putting a lot of value on right now, then that's what it's going to be in reference to specifically, okay? This is cycles and rhythms. You falling into a new rhythm. Okay, you finding your new normal, you creating a new normal that is abundant, that is healthy. Because remember, Yira is also about harvest, seeing the good results, okay, worthwhile investment. So there's something here that you're doing or planning on doing that is going to be a worthwhile investment. It is going to be worth the time, the efforts, the energy that you put into it. Okay. Now again, I don't know what that is. As I said, it's going to be different for everybody. So that's your rune energy. Now let's take a look at a healing crystal for you, and we'll see if we can start piecing everything together, as it usually does with the more cards that we pull. Okay, right, can we have a healing crystal for Scorpio, please, for the month of March? Okay, I'm just getting a little bit of hay fever kicking in here, Scorpio. So if you could just bear with me a minute. If you notice that the sound keeps cutting out, it's basically the microphone's going off so that I can cough. Okay, right, so your healing crystals, blue calcite. Beautiful, beautiful stone with a lovely gentle energy. It says dreamy, calming blue calcite is the fresh from the meditation retreat or the vision board making hippie of the calcite family. Who needs it? People who store up the ceiling worrying about the future at 3 a.m. Wow. Okay. So blue calcite is helpful for when you're procrastinating, freaking out and panicking over shit that hasn't happened yet, basically. It's a reminder to cross that bridge when you get to it and try not to freak out long before you've gotten there. Okay? Where to put it? On your bedside table. When to use it? When stress is the enemy. Freaking out is not a prerequisite for accomplishment. Yeah. Deadlines are not death sentences, and stress will extinguish your creativity and crush your dreams if you let it. So call upon the calm and focused energy of blue calcite to remind you to put stress in its place, far away from the joy of the process and the delight of dreaming big. And then the positive affirmation is act on your dreams. Act on your dreams, and you can problem solve later on down the line as and when the problems crop up, which inevitably they always do. And when they do, Scorpio, you can deal with them then and not before. Okay? Yeah. That one's really pretty much on the nose. So that's blue calcite. And then your second healing crystal is epidote, or is it epidote? I do apologize if I'm mispronouncing it. That's what its rough cut looks like. I'm not familiar with this one. What is it? Epidote is a prismatic earthy green. You guys are going to laugh at me. those from Canada and USA, you're totally going to laugh at me for the way I pronounce the next word, and that's absolutely fine. Aluminium. There we go. I know you guys say aluminum, don't you? Earthy green aluminium silicate mineral. It's the get what you give stone, making good vibes even better. But be warned, if you bring epidote into your world, then be ready to bring it. If you're set on wallowing out, then keep epidote at a safe distance. So it's not for the faint of heart, basically, epidote, okay? Use it when you're ready to completely submerge yourself into something, okay? You cannot be one foot in and the other foot out of a situation and use this crystal. It will not allow for that, okay? It doesn't allow for wishy-washy energy. You've got to be 100% invested in whatever this plan, this idea is that you have, okay? Who needs it? Anyone who's putting in the work on their self. So it helps, I would say it helps with shadow work because it's a darker coloured stone, okay? Where to put it? Stashed away with your existential to-do list. Yeah. That sounds shadow worky to me. When to use it? When you're looking at kicking a bad habit. There we go, shadow work. Or if you need to kick a bad friend or a bad mood. When you want to cast a spotlight on your weaknesses so that you can work on them. And then the positive affirmation is upgrade your version of you. So you're going through an upgrade. And that is absolutely, unquestionably, going to require a lot of shadow work. Okay? You've got to expose your own weaknesses so that you can work on them. And I know nobody likes to do that, but it is also very necessary. Okay? So it's time to kick a bad habit. It could be anything. Anything that you enjoy too much of can become a bad habit. When you're needing to cut ties with someone who is unhealthy. Anything like that, okay? Right, so let's take a look at the strongest messages that are coming in for you guys. And as always, we are going to clarify everything with the tarot. I just need to get the strongest energy out first so that we can see what it is that you're dealing with, okay? Right, so what's going on for Scorpio, please, for the month of March? Okay, working hard, goal-driven. Yeah, that checks out. Very, very goal-driven at the moment, working extremely hard on these goals of yours. You will not be persuaded away from your goals, nor should you. Okay. I'd say with that one, Scorpio, to be cautious of being a workaholic. Okay? It's great to be goal-driven and focused and completely dedicated. That can easily slip into bad habits of being a workaholic. And when you're a workaholic, you're not looking at the self. You're not looking at the things that you're supposed to be looking at. That's why some people can fall into that trap of being a workaholic, because it means they don't have to think about uncomfortable thoughts or feel those uncomfortable emotions. Okay. Want your forgiveness. Where's that come from? Somebody here is wanting your forgiveness. It could be this person that the owl energy is warning you about. An individual that you don't trust is wanting your forgiveness. Is that why Spirit's saying to really pay attention to everything that person's saying, everything that person's doing? The strangest thing as well, Scorpio, I know I'm struggling a little bit with my hay fever, but it feels like some of you have recently been crying, or is probably needing to have a good cry. It's probably needing to let all of those emotions flow out of you in a healthy way. And again, it's to do with a person who's wanting your forgiveness. Someone who's been really, really hurtful about you, towards you. Someone who's made you cry, probably on more than one occasion. Pay attention to what it is that they're saying, but equally, pay attention to what it is that they're not saying as well. And again, speaking of the owl energy, highly intelligent. Highly intelligent. So you know that you're a smart person. You know that you can figure shit out. You know how difficult it is for certain people, for most people actually, to pull the wool over your eyes, as they say. It is difficult to trick a Scorpio. However, we see a situation where there is an individual who has at some point been able to trick you, which again, owl, observe, they want your forgiveness. You've got to use your mental intelligence when dealing with this situation, when deciding on what to do about this situation. And then you've got highly motivated, so do not lose your motivation for what it is that you're supposed to be focused on right now. I do feel that there's a bit of a distraction coming through to do with another person. They might distract you away from your career, your plans for the future, what it is that you're trying to build at the moment, okay? You cannot afford to allow that distraction to be a thing. Vine, seek out information that'll help you. Interesting. So whenever the vine comes out, it can indicate that someone is not giving you all of the information, or they're not giving you all of the story, they're not giving you all of the facts. So seek out the missing information that is really going to help you. Again, it's to do with this person that's trying to be deceiving. Lightning, control your anger or you'll be sorry. Yeah, it isn't worth having them pull you out of character, okay? And if you look as well, want your forgiveness and lightning immediately under it. Okay, so when this person comes through, again, I don't know who they are, I don't know what they've done. I can only read the strongest overall energy. When this person comes through wanting your forgiveness, you are going to be really pissed off at their audacity. Which tells me that this isn't a small thing that this person's done. It's something huge. It's something quite possibly that you had to spend many years rebuilding yourself from, many years recovering from. Because you don't get angry like that. It doesn't happen that way. Scorpio, your anger is a slow build. It's a slow build after a long time. Okay, what else for Scorpio, please? This individual, whoever they are, they're not worth your tears. Or they're not worth any more tears. Dog far away. This is someone who is at a physical distance from you. This is someone who, at one point, you referred to them as a friend. Could have been a very good friend, could have been a childhood friend, best friend. This one did a jump. the mule. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Okay. There's a lot of animals coming out of your read. A lot. I see you being really stubborn because it's fallen under highly motivated. It's like your response to this is going to be, you know what, I'm remaining motivated on what is important to me right now, and what is important to me right now is the goals that I've set out for myself. Again, it's about your future plans or your career or something like that. What's this vine for Scorpio, please? Is this information that will help Scorpio, please? Oh. Okay, so there's a bit of a channeled message that's coming through. It's saying this is much bigger than you. So you're working on something that is much bigger than you. You're very driven towards a really important... Like, I don't know exactly what it is, but it feels like it's much bigger than just you, than just your family. What's this vine for Scorpio? Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. Patience. The card of Harvest. Patience. Dedication. There's an energy of gratitude also that's coming through with this one. You have another card for this, please, for Scorpio. You're working hard and goal-driven towards a long-term plan, a long-term situation. Something that you're prepared to put in the work with. Queen of Swords. Yeah, there's another owl. Owl energy is coming through super, super strong. Queen of Swords, that's like fair, direct. And again, extremely intelligent energy. Seeing things as they really are. And with it being swords information, swords energy, it is about information and communication. Was this Mother of Swords for Scorpio? I'm just trying to figure out this energy. Was this Mother of Swords? The Two of Swords. An impasse, a crossroads, decision making. Feeling stuck also. It could be that some are needing to seek out some kind of legal information. With you working hard and being goal driven, and Spirit saying seek out information that will help you. The Swords deck can sometimes indicate legalities. So it's seek out legal information for a sum. You have another card for this, for Scorpio, please. It's almost as if You're struggling here to make a decision by yourself that you're needing some kind of professional help with, professional advice, professional guidance. It could be to do with some sort of financial investment also. It could be, but it doesn't have to be. Sometimes the Seven of Pentacles can be a financial investment that you need to wait a really long time for it to grow. Okay, the Moon, feminine energies. Feminine energies with the Moon. Something that's hidden. If this isn't about legalities, then it's indicating that there's a feminine who has got the answers that you're seeking. There's a feminine energy who can help demystify the process for you here. The process of what it is that you're working on, the process of what it is you're trying to achieve. Because once it's become demystified, it's going to be simply laid out for you. Okay, so the best in-life example that I can give to you to put to that energy is years ago when I was learning to solder jewelry. It was a really confusing thing, and there was so much information out there that was unnecessary because it was about the wrong type of soldering. Right, because you get the soldering that plumbers do, you get the soldering that PC repair people might do, and then you get soldering that jewelry makers do, and it's all different. They're all different skills. They all run off the same principle, but they're all different skills and they're all different techniques. Okay, so if you just use that as like a real life example to help demystify this energy that I'm trying to describe, that's what it's saying. Like, there's a feminine who can demystify the process for you, whether that be a legal process or something else practical with the coins energy that you're trying to attain, that you're trying to do. Okay. Interesting. Was this energy about wanting Scorpio's forgiveness, please? Thank you. Oh, that's off center. Okay. The Nine of Cups. Off center. Someone's not happy. Someone's very dysregulated here with the Nine of Cups coming out off center. I'm hearing that they feel empty. This person feels empty. It could be a Pisces, but it doesn't have to be. They're not well. Like, emotionally, they're not well. Eight of Pentacles, Virgo energy. Okay. I'm getting like a gathering message off of this one. Now, I know that traditionally the Eight of Pentacles is someone working hard. It's someone paying real close attention to all of the details. You know, it's someone who has learned from their mistakes, because the Eight of Pentacles is now someone who is a professional, right? And the only way to get the professional level is to learn from your mistakes. I mean, it is possible that this person's going to try and tell you that they've learned from their mistakes because now they're deeply unhappy. They're definitely not in a good place emotionally. Like, that's for definite. when I looked at this card, I heard gathering. They're gathering. Because it's literally a spider web. And they wait, don't they? They wait for the flies to land. And there's a lot there. It's like they've been gathering. I don't know what this person's been gathering. It could be information. They could have been gathering information about you. You have another card for this for Scorpio, please. Which again is going to piss you off. Because Scorpios are very private people. Very private people. Scorpios don't like the thought that someone's poking around in their business. That is something that does piss you off. And it pisses you off quite quickly. Yeah, Empress. Libra, Taurus energy. There's also divine feminine energy. Fertility, abundance, growth, maturity. Very, very prosperous. You have another card for this, for Scorpio, please. Yeah, it's your major arcana. So you're coming out as the Empress energy, whether you're a man or a woman, it doesn't matter, okay? You're coming out as the Empress, because it's literally with your major arcana. I feel that this individual, and it could be another Scorpio, it doesn't have to be. Listen, they've definitely done something to you that was quite bad, that caused a lot of emotional turmoil. And now this person is going through their own emotional turmoil. They've possibly been gathering some sort of evidence here on how you live now, which is very successful, very abundant. They've probably seen how you've been able to revive your life, revive yourself, but also thrive. Thrive. Since they did whatever this was that they did to you, you were able to rebuild yourself and thrive. Okay. What's this dog energy for Scorpio, please? This is, thank you, the world. The world. Fixed energy. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. You've got the Ace of Swords, the Son of Pentacles, which is the Knight of Pentacles, and the Tower. The Tower. You've got a friend who lives at a distance, who knows this person here that's wanting your forgiveness. You've got a friend in common with this person. The friend in common is the one that lives at a distance. They have received, or they are about to receive, a message from the individual who's wanting your forgiveness. And they're actually trying to gather information from this mutual friend of yours. Ace of Swords with the World. Knight of Pentacles with the Tower. It happens suddenly, which is strange because these two energies contradict each other. Okay, how do they contradict each other? Because you've got the Knight of Pentacles, which is slow moving, very deliberate, very well articulated, very well thought out, very well prepared. And then the Tower, so that's a slow energy. And then the Tower, is a sudden, quick, swift, fast, shocking energy. That's why they contradict each other. So what I feel is actually going on here, Scorpio, is this person who has been really hurtful to you in the past has been thinking about doing this for the longest time, and they want to make sure that when they approach you, which they will, I don't know when they will, but they will, pretty much guaranteed they will. They're saying, I want to be as well prepared as I possibly can be, so that when I talk to Scorpio, they're going to know that I'm being serious. Knight of Pentacles energy with the Tower. Communication, truth, clarity, revelation, breakthrough and change with the Ace of Swords. The World, end of a cycle. There's also long distance communication. So this friend of yours that lives far away from you is going to be letting you know, oh yeah, such and such has been in touch with me and they were asking about you, Scorpio. And to which point you're going to be really pissed off. You're then going to fret and worry about exactly how much information this friend of yours gave such and such. Wondering and worrying exactly what was said. Because you're a very private person, you don't like your business being out there. You find it very unnecessary for people, especially those that you're wanting nothing to do with, to have any information on you. So you could well end up seeking out some kind of legal advice, legal help and assistance, legal information. Because you might want to take out some sort of protection order or restraining order or some shit like that against this person. What's this mule for Scorpio? With the stubborn energy. It's this stubborn energy. What's that one there? Yeah, the Three of Cups. There's a three-way conversation here, Scorpio. There is. There's a three-way conversation. Now, traditionally, the Three of Cups, it can be a three-person situation in some contexts. It can be a celebration, a get-together, a happy, harmonious event, where people are collaborating with each other, where people are exchanging ideas with each other. It's basically your group, your people, your friends, enjoying good company with good people. I'm seeing this energy as it being a three-way conversation. The person who's wanting your forgiveness knows full well how strict you are, how stubborn you are when it comes down to betrayal. As well, you should be strict and stubborn about those things. They know that you're not going to move, you're not going to budge, you're not going to be convinced. So they're definitely involving a friend that you have in common with this person to get on their side to see if they can convince you on their behalf. Right? You have another card for this, for Scorpio, please. You know what that sounds like to me, Scorpio? That sounds like boundary stomping. It's boundary stomping. Yeah. Two of Cups. There it is. Ten of Swords and the Five of Wands. I knew it. I knew it. And you'll notice how that Two of Cups came out as well. It was like that. Right? So this person is highly motivated on getting back together with you, Scorpio. Whether that be on a romantic level or a friendly level, I don't know. But they're highly motivated to get back together with you. And they're using one of your friends in common to try and do that in the hope that it's going to bypass your boundaries. Okay? Ten of Swords, that's a betrayal. That's backstabbing. That's like an attack out of the blue. That's an unjustified attack. Because it's with the Five of Wands. And the Five of Wands is unrest, it's arguments, it's trials of strength, it's drama, chaos, it's pettiness. All of that combined is telling me a crystal clear story here. What's under there? The Five of Cups. There it is. There it is. A loss. Loss of a friendship, loss of a relationship. $1 million question is this going to cost you the relationship, the friendship that you have with this friend that you have in common? Because this sounds very much like loose ties. You might not have tied up the loose ends from your past, Scorpio. And if you haven't, that's how this person who's wanting your forgiveness is coming back through. Because you didn't tie up the loose ends of the past. It might cost you a friendship that you've been trying to hold on to. Because if you feel that you cannot trust that friend, you're going to end up cutting things off with them. Because you're going to be in a position where you're like, I have to. I have to. To ensure that this so-and-so, whoever they are, doesn't come back in again, isn't able to contact me again, I'm going to have to cut off this person that we've still got in common with each other. Five of Cups is the overall energy. It's unfortunate. It's painful. But that might be what's necessary. Have a healing message for Scorpio, please. Whoa. That's too many. We'll have to take it. We'll have to take it, Scorpio. We've got to go with what we're given, right? Okay, so you've got awe and wonder. I'm going to not cheat and not look at those ones, okay? Awe and wonder. Don't take anything for granted. There are many amazing things to come. So you've got so many amazing things to look forward to here, Scorpio. Okay, I do feel that your plans, your life in general is about to take off in a very big way. Okay, so stay focused on that journey, smooth sailing, adventure, and make your own path. All right, so things are going to be pretty much simple. From this point on, it's going to be smooth sailing. Spirit's telling you to enjoy the process, enjoy the journey of what it is you're trying to build, what it is that you're working on. Okay? Potential, use your gifts, shine bright, and unique opportunity. So you've got a really unique opportunity here that's coming in for you, Scorpio. And again, that's another major reason as to why you cannot afford to allow yourself to become distracted by drama. Okay? New world. There's a whole lot of fresh opportunities waiting if you just take a chance. So this is all about taking a chance on yourself. It's creating opportunities for yourself where you feel that there is a lack of opportunity. Okay? Promised land. You have almost reached your goal. Do not stop now. Take every opportunity you can. Yeah. There's no slowing down, Scorpio. Okay? You're about to reach your goals. Planning, set goals, you already have. Refine your skills and communicate clearly. Okay, so your next stage is for you to refine your skills, add to your skills, and communicate clearly with others. Downloads, look out for messages and signs from spirit. Sit quietly and receive the answers. So that's all about meditation, going within, listening for the answers, receiving some sort of life upgrade, spiritual upgrade, you name it. Okay. Perspective, talking to others and getting out of your bubble will help you see things differently. So it's always wise to seek different people's advice, different people's opinions, different people's perspectives. And then you've got signs and omens. Stop searching, sit with the question, the way is open, and here's what you want. So Spirit is revealing something to you that you do want, and you're being encouraged to grasp it with both hands. Okay? Right, what else for Scorpio, please? Intention. Number 35. So it's time for you to set your intentions. Make sure that your intentions are honorable, good, honest, and true. Okay, 35. Let's take a look. Okay, intention. Your intentions have the power to create a desired outcome through focus and concerted effort. By directing your energy towards achieving a desired outcome or goal, you can determine the experiences, opportunities, and possibilities that show up in your reality. As Isaac Newton's third law states, for every action in nature, there is an equal and opposite reaction. Therefore, the intention and energy that you put out into the universe will ultimately be what you receive in return. With this card, you're being encouraged to set clear and positive intentions for yourself. Be specific about what you want to create in your life, and hold on to that intention with faith and trust that it will become a reality. Remember, your thoughts and your beliefs play a critical role when manifesting your desires, so stay focused on what you want rather than what you don't want. With purposeful movement, you will create an existence that is fueled by direction and meaning. This article is a reminder to stay present and enjoy the journey. The power of your intention lies not only in just the outcome, but in the process of bringing it to fruition. Celebrate the small victories along the way and watch how your life transforms. Your initiation is to be conscious and aware of the energy that you bring into each moment. Number 2, take time to reflect on your goals and the outcomes that you desire. Number 3, visualize what your version of success looks like in your life. Number 4, set clear and specific intentions for the experiences that you wish to manifest. And number 5, write them down and affirm them out loud. And I would add number 6, start moving step by step by step towards your goals. Okay. Yeah, right, so let's see if we can put in a little bit of light-hearted energy back into this reading. I am using a deck that's got swearing in it, so if you're allergic to swearing, then you just don't have to listen. I don't think this one does. No, it doesn't. So I didn't have to give the warning after all. Oh, hold on. I don't know if you saw that then. Random. Okay, all blissed out and nowhere to go. Guess I'll just chill. Okay, so stay chill. Drop and give me zen. Pay the piper and move on. Interesting. So someone has to pay the piper. Someone's facing the consequences. their own actions, of their own decision making. That's literally what paying the piper means. It's consequences. Is it that person there that's wanting your forgiveness? It's their turn to pay the piper. Peace, love, and yoga pants. Oh, and fuzzy slippers. Well, there was actually no swearing in any of their cards. But yeah, that is what I have for you guys today. I genuinely hope that that reading has been helpful. Please remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you did like it and you're wanting to see more. My website for personal readings is phoenixkeiatarot.com. Our Patreon page is the place to go for all of your free bonus content. And of course, my links to absolutely everything is going to be in my description box and or my pinned comment below as well. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely, lovely day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.